about y'all, but I'm overly excited right now. I have my favorite Braxton in the building, yo. It is my absolute favorite Braxton in the building, man. Like, I'm sitting at this mic and I'm like, do you play it cool? Do you wild out? I think she's my new BFF because she done fell in love with the hunch punch. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do birthdays, bar mitzvahs, whatever you need me to do, I'm there for it.
Hold on, let's slow down.
No. Y'all good, I got this. Let me work. Let me work though.
Let you work. We good. We in there. So what's going on? First of all, it is the 1 year anniversary for Q in the Streets.
1 year. 1 year.
Let's go ahead and get that in there. I am so excited. We got the whole team in here. Y'all already know it's your boy Q on the mic. It's WTNT's 107.7 Q in the Streets. I got the boy Enrique Fan on the mic tonight. And then I got your country cutie Cakes on the ones and twos. And then we got a special guest. He got his own platform. Now we got Ron Mega in the building.
Hey,
Mr. Panorama back.
Good. Mr. Panorama. Mr. Yellow Fella. He was
Yellow Fella.
He was Yellow Fella first. And we have our favorite we have our favorite Braxton in the building. Trina Braxton is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, buttercups?
Hey, love muffin. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into. Let me tell you something. I am an original.
Hey, you tried to clown my hands a couple of seconds ago.
Well, I mean, me being a friend, I'm only gonna keep it 100 with you. So I just want to check and see, cause I'm gonna give you some lotion on my day.
Oh, you have some?
Of course.
There's no action.
But it smell like man lotion. I don't give no man lotion.
It might smell different on me because of my pheromones.
Boom, dude.
And by the time you do this, the man stuff will be gone. We got Trina Braxton in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Trina, welcome to WTNT's 107.7 Q in the Streets. We are so excited to have you. We're going to go ahead and jump right on in there. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. We are celebrating our birthday, so we're a little bit tired. So we are definitely...
No, you turned.
Oh, I've been turned all week.
Turned all week.
It's my birthday, so I've been turned all week. Thank you for being here, first of all, and you look incredible.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad we could finally make this happen. You know what I mean?
It's
trying to make it happen
months.
for a while.
I know you've been so busy with Braxton Family Values. First of all, congratulations on another season.
Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ, it's so much happening this season.
There is.
Well, where do you want to start with this season before we get to Bar Chicks, before we get to everything else? Let's start right there with Braxton's Family Values. First of all, let me tell you something. I feel like Mama Evelyn is my mother. And I feel like when she walks in the room, I sit up at attention at my house and I'm just like, she has entered the room. I love her. How is it being in a household of so many different personalities? Like, you all are grown now, but it's like, when Mama Evelyn comes in the room, like, y'all all like simmer down to like little girls, and I love it.
Well, you know, with my mom, it's a reverent fear. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm scared my mother's gonna, slap the piss out of me. It's not like that. But my mom, she's a woman who commands respect, and it doesn't matter who you are, whether you are her children, whether you're 50 or 15. She's like, no, you're not going to disrespect me in any way. You're not going to curse in front of me. You're not going to, act like you're going to do in the streets in front of me, because that's not happening.
I never knew she was in management either.
She was. She was in management, and she was a minister too.
Iyanla Crawley, one of my good friends in the industry, she was actually her manager for years.
What?
I do my homework. I did when I started. I was like, what? I did not know that. So being in, a lot of people compare you girls to the Jacksons. A lot. How is that pressure being compared to a family of magnitude? Because your family is a family of magnitude. So being compared to the Jacksons growing up, how was that for you?
You know, I know it's probably an overused statement, but very surreal. You know, they're a very iconic family, and when you're in that situation, you don't see yourself as an icon. Because when I look at myself, I'm like, I'm the only person I know how to be. I'm not trying to be LaToya. I'm not trying to be Jermaine. I might be trying to be Janet, but you know.
When I tell you she just got her check and bounce on it.
5 million.
She said 5 years. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an
5 years
additional
and 2 months.
2 months.
Yep.
She said, I got $100 million a year.
Right.
Good grief.
Speaking of, how is things between you and your ex-husband? I know that you just recently went through a divorce, and how is that? You know, you have grown. You know, your boys are like in the coming into the adult stage.
Mm-hmm.
Are they accepting of their father now? Because I remember the sit down that they did have with their father, and it was kind of like, ooh, that was a little tense. And then when you came back from the bathroom, you was like, no, wait a minute, boys, what just happened?
Exactly. Well, the crazy thing about it is Gabe is not bio dad. My first husband is bio dad, but Gabe raised them. So we can call Gabe their father. But I think they were just still very angry because it's like they already lost their first father and now they're losing Gabe too. And it's just like, and now we're mad at you because like, how could you do this to mommy? You know, because we were gunning for you because we loved you. You raised us, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it was difficult for everybody involved. But we're still on great terms. We're friends.
Party, go home.
Yes. I still believe in that motto.
I was about to say, are you still rocking with that? Because I remember you was doing some basketball stuff, and I know Tony was giving you a lot of critique, and she didn't like the pom-poms. Trina, personally, I like the pom-poms when you did Party Go Home on that particular episode. I just want to let you know.
I actually did 2 songs that night, and one of the songs was called Game Time, and that's what the pom-poms before. And they didn't, you know, quite dissect that the way it was supposed to be, but, you know. But I don't care if Tony critiques me because Tony is an icon within herself. She's been in the industry for 20 years, and I respect everything she has to say. I'm not going to listen to everything she has to say. But I respect everything she has to say.
Speaking of you not listening to everything that your sisters have to say, they are so against this pop-up shop and these French fries.
They're against everything.
That
Name one
has
thing that
been
Trina
the-
has done that they said, yay Trina for. Not one. I'm gonna give them some pom-poms so they can be on the Go Trina team.
So that was like one of the biggest, so far on Braxton Family Values this season, and that has been one of the biggest blow-ups that we've seen between the sisters. And for me, I know how it is with me and my brothers and sisters. So I was just like, I was so sad that you guys were freaking going through that, because I can only imagine. And then I felt your heart when you apologized to your baby sister Tamar, you know, because you guys did not know what she was going through. How was that, finding out what she was going through on camera?
Well, you know, it's a double-edged sword, and I'm gonna tell you why. You can't condemn somebody for saying, oh, you're not telling me what's going on in your life. How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me? If you're reciprocating that same behavior. And to just automatically say, oh, you're blowing up at me, I feel attacked. How can you possibly feel attacked if you're not sharing? Okay, we're the people that's supposed to be your sisters. We're supposed to be people that you love and trust with everything that's going on in your life. Then why didn't you share that? Because that's when we gather around. That's when we rally around each other and show each other the love. Because believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this, but Tracy suffered, you know, a real true miscarriage before. You know, and Tracy actually was like 4 or 5 months pregnant, and she had tumors growing along with her baby. And so her baby, of course, you know, did what's called a threatened abortion, and, you know, didn't come to fruition. And she had it named and all of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, we rallied around it, but a lot of people don't know that. Well, some things are personal, but when you have gone through an experience and have someone who's been through it, you know, they're in a better position to, you know, understand what you're going through.
So let me say this. First of all, my wife is a huge fan of Family Braxton Values. A lot of times I come home and see it on and I'm like lost, like, okay, what's going on right here? Like, babe, let me in. But anyway, this is your difference between, I feel like the comparison that you're dealing with the Jacksons, this is your difference with comparison with them. I like the way y'all come together when y'all having a family issue, you know, like y'all actually have each other back. Now, no shot to the Jacksons. I'm a Jackson fan, but last time I seen them come together was 2100 Jackson Street. And we all know that was 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's the last time I seen them come together. But that's y'all difference. That's y'all comparison right there. And I love your strong family bond. I grew up in one of those households, strong family bond, and I